It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at the numbers. ERA just a little bit under 4.0 on the season for this guy last year. He's a better pitcher than that, and I'm sure he'd like to get off to a much better start and get that ERA somewhere in the low to mid threes. We'll see if he can start that in this one here.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. One down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 20. Eddie.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
1-1 the count. One out, nobody on. ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Miguel Sano as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Sano will head for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. So here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the air to straightaway right. Rosario moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder.
And now for the Angels, Ian Happ. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. the Angels have their first hit of the season.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's Archer on 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. Happ, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. One strike now from Archer. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Designated hitter, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 for the Twins left fielder. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Bouncer to the left side. Suarez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Eugenio Suarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
3 and 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Suarez stands at second with no outs. Popped up. Polanco has a play. 1 down.
Batting 7. First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Peter Alfonso, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes this one high. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Up around the face.
No strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one. In now, Jorge Polanco. Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Happ. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Simmons is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Center fielder, number 10.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. set up the inside, and then get him out with pitches away.
Happ stands at first with one out. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for Minnesota, the right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batter, first baseman, Miguel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Chris Davis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eugenio Suarez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. One strike now from Archer. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Rosario is there to put it away for route number 1.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Peter Alfonso.
Into the box, Peter Alfonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Count 2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Jason
As
Castro.
the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Zach Kozar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrew.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1.
Counts 1-0. That's a
2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Ian Happ would be next. Castro at second with 2 down. Taking hold away that time. It's 3-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. The Halos lead this one 3-1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Three and one now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. First and second here with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he takes ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So striding in, Jorge Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready once again, Ian Happ. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yoenis Cespedes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Happ, the runner at second with one away. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Miguel Almonte is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. Behind 0-2 now. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's out number 2.
Right fielder number 56, Cole.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Buxton racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Now batting, first baseman, Peter Alfonso.
Now at the plate, Peter Alfonso.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Angels are out in front, 5-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Okay.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And that one just missed outside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Blackman on at first, nobody out. Outside and low, 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Baseman number 23, Miguel.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. J.C. Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
J.C. Ramirez.
Miguel Sano will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's called out on a close play at third. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Three-two pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Chris Davis now.
And lifetime matchups with J.C. Ramirez.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-2.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Upton will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the Twins 3. Into the box now, Jason Castro. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and one to Jason Castro. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard down the line. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. And this is shot foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Simmons leads off first with 1 away. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Three and one. Here's the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled on the ground to short. To Dozier for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Angels are out in front, 7-3. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now.
Leading off for Minnesota, third baseman Mike Moustakas.
Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime matchups with J.C. Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now the 2-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins wind up stranding 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. Popped him up. Ramos over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole.
Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. So 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Three-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. Has a look. Now the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Blackmon, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So a full count now. Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Minnesota. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Alfonso. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Peter Alfonso.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Changeup in for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runners on first with 1 down. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And 2, here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Castro on second. Cozart at first. 1 gone. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
From the stretch. Curveball that time, not even close.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Two and two. Squared that one up just a little late.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Angels get just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 8-3. Sun Hwan-Oh comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Count 0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded to second. Cozart is there. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So digging in now, Brian Dozier, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 is today's final. Los Angeles took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Shohei Ohtani earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final